Hello everybody, my name is Bobble Hat Boy and welcome to another Bobble Hat Boy video. In today's video I'm going to be talking all about the Nemesis construction once again at the Alton Towers resort. So, let's get straight into it, shall we? The literal day after I uploaded my last Nemesis construction update, the corkscrew went in and I very much like the look of it. I think this is just a trend. Whenever I go to upload a video, something happens and it gets out of date very quickly. The corkscrew is in now with its veiny effect and it looks very nice. As well, the first drop is also in, as you can see on this picture if I just zoom in a tad. But the first turnaround section isn't before this drop. So from the lift hill to this drop isn't in. And that is the first part you experience on the ride, but the last part that they are putting in. Speaking of the lift hill though, the lift hill has been painted black. Well, they've started to paint it black, and I very much assume the vein is going to go on there. If they don't put the vein on there, then it would look very weird. Continuing along to talk about things that have been painted black, the brake run has indeed been painted black now, and it looks very nice, and the separation between the old track and the new track is a lot less obvious now. But they really do need to paint a vein on there, because if they don't, then it will be really obvious. It'll just abruptly stop. I think that'll ruin the whole look of the ride, because it looks so clean, and then there's just an abruptly stopped vein. If we continue along, you know, last episode when I said that they were, like, putting primer on or filler on or whatever I said on the Nemesis monster, well, it's grey. It's still grey. They've, like, shaded it in with lots of different shades of grey. I mean, it's a lot. You can do a lot more with grey. It's a bit strange, very different to what we saw, but I shall hold out until it's completely done before I say any opinions. In the queue line, the fences have been removed from the extension queue line, which was open for the last few years of Nemesis's life. It was never really open before that, but then COVID, they decided to open every extension queue ever, and then they never shut it. So the queue going up those stairs, all that fencing has gone. I assume it's just to freshen things up, make the area look nice. And obviously it's probably 30-year-old wood, so it might have rotted a bit in that time. And yeah, it'll just make it look nicer and fit into the area. And to be honest, the fences might have been a bit damaged from the construction work going on, so just change it out, make it all look really nice and fresh for 2024. When Nemesis is reborn. When Nemesis Subterra came back, they rethemed a unit called Unit NST, and they made it look very fancy with the black and red, which is definitely the 2024 colouring that everything in Forbidden Valley is going to have. And they renamed to Squadron Supplies, where it sold like Phalanx merchandise, which, I mean, that merchandise didn't look very good, but they sold it. And before it was this, when it was Unit NST, it was just like a vending machine thing, and now it's a vending machine thing once again. So I mean, it lasted about 2 months. That's surely a record for something. Shortest shop open. Yeah, it still looks nice, but it's just a vending machine now. That is basically all of the Nemesis construction going on. Knowing my luck, tomorrow they'll probably finish the whole roller coaster and it'll be done. I don't think it will be, but maybe it will. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Will you be going on Nemesis in 2024 when it is reborn? I'd love to know. Please do tell me in the comments below. And I will hopefully see you all later. Good